Yo, what it do, YouTube? It's your boy JC, and I'm back with another video. And today I'll be talking about the best shooting tips in NBA 2K21 for the park players. Now, 2K21 is harder to shoot than most years, but I think we can adjust. If you follow these tips in this video, you'll become a way better shooter in park. Now the first shooting tip I have for you guys is to make sure you have a jump shot you love to use. Make sure you have a jump shot that you use for all your players. Don't switch your jump shot every game. Make sure the jump shot you choose has a nice cue, and you really learn that jump shot. Make sure you know it like the back of your hand, because the more you memorize that jump shot, the more consistent you will be in the park. You don't want to keep switching your jump shot and you don't know what your timing is and you're freaking out. Make sure you know your jump shot. A second tip is to make sure you have all your hot zones. Make sure you have all of your hot zones, guys. Hot Zone Hunter is one of the best badges in this game currently for shooting. And the thing is with Hot Zone Hunter is that if you don't have all your hot zones green, if you don't got all your hot zones, my fault. If you don't got all your hot zones, you will miss. You're not Steph Curry. You can have a 95 3 ball. Well, all you shooting badges with Hot Zone Hunter equipped everything. You don't have hot zones, you won't be consistent, guys. I'm telling you, you need to have Hot Zone Hunter. This is not only for shooting builds, it's for non-shooting builds too. Hot Zone Hunter is one of the best shooting badges in the game. Make sure you have all your hot zones. It doesn't take long to grind them out. You just got to spend some time on it. Spend some time on it. You will have all your hot zones. Trust me. Hot Zone Hunter is one of the better shooting badges. Make sure you have all your hot zones, and you'll be a way more consistent shooter. The thing about this year is that Hot Zone Hunter is way more effective, and hot zones are way more important than it was last year. This is not 2K20. This is 2K21. Another shooting tip I have for you guys is to make sure you have the right badges for your build. You should not have Hall of Fame catch and shoot unless you're a spot up. You should not, have don't have Deadeye on a build that's not a point guard, because you won't really need Deadeye. If you're a spot up, you'll be shooting open 90% of the time. Make sure the badges that you choose are the badges that are most effective for your build. I have a spot up and I have a point guard. My point guard badges are totally different than from my spot up badges, and I'm still consistent on both of those builds. Make sure the badges you choose, you should not have corner specialist on a point guard. But if you have like a power forward, center, small forward, corner specialist might be one of your best badges. Just make sure you have the right badges for your build, guys. Don't pick badges that aren't gonna really help you out. Make sure you have the best badges for your build. Another tip is to make sure you set your feet when you shoot. Make sure you set your feet when you shoot. Now, setting your feet this year is way harder than it was last year. Now, there's many different ways to set your feet. I only do one, which is pretty much just let everything go. Don't touch your controller for like 0.2 seconds and then shoot, or shoot off of behind the back. That's really what I'll do. As you see in this gameplay. Oh, that was a white. It got me too excited. But as you see in this gameplay, you'll see many times I shoot off the Curry slide behind the back. Really just to set my feet quicker. Behind the backs this year really set your feet with the quickness. So you guys want to make sure you set your feet quicker. I'm gonna show you an example in a second, but make sure you set your feet. It's real easy to see right here. Boom, set my feet green, bang. So this year is kind of harder because on the step back off the snatchbacks, your feet don't set, which is a real adjustment, because every year up to this point off of a snatch it sets your feet. This year they didn't want that in the game, so it makes you take like a standing fade, which is like really awkward. Make sure you set your feet. I'm really spending some time on this because this is really important. Set your feet when you shoot. It's really important. You gotta make sure you set your feet, because if you don't set your feet, you will brick way more than you need to, and you would have to equip difficult shots to even be consistent off of like that. It's like a weird standing one. If y'all got 2K21, you know exactly what I'm talking about, guys. It's like a weird step back. I think I did it earlier in this video. It's probably one of the first 2 clips I showed. It was like a step back midi, or no, I think it was a step back 3. Make sure you set your feet. You can tap LT. That's how you quick stop this year. I don't quick stop. I just let go of everything on my controller, or just shoot off of the behind the back curry slide. But setting your feet is really important, because if you don't set your feet, you will break, and you know it's hard to adjust to it. But if you guys do everything correctly, see curry slide, boom, step back, set my feet, green, bang. And the last shooting tip I have for you guys today is make sure you have all your badges. You're not shooting like Steph Curry with a silver range and bronze catch and shoot. This is not the year for that. You have to have your badges. They make sure that if you can't shoot, you won't be able to shoot. Make sure you have to have your badges when you shoot, man. You have to have your badges. You will be a kind of consistent with 10 shooting badges. You'll be kind of consistent. On a Hall of Fame shooting build, you'll be kind of consistent with 10. But I recommend that you get at least most of them in my career. If you get 18 shooting badges, get 14 in my career. If you get 22, get like 13, 14 in my career. You know, and you can come out in the park and you can have some fun. That's all that I have for today. It's JC. Peace.